Instagram, a world where everything looks perfect, where lives seem flawless, and where moments are forever captured in picture-perfect frames. But is this perfection real, or is it carefully curated, filtered, and manipulated? Behind the vibrant photos and the seamless stories, there's a much darker reality that few dare to talk about. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on the Instagram illusion and revealing the disturbing truth that lies beneath. Since its launch in 2010, Instagram has grown from a simple photo-sharing app to one of the most powerful forces in the world of social media, boasting over 1 billion active users by 2018. But while its user base continues to expand, so does its ability to influence and sometimes even harm the minds of millions. In this video, we'll delve into the unsettling truths that Meta, Instagram's parent company, doesn't want you to know. From the mental health crisis among teens to the toxic culture of comparison and the monetization of false realities. This is the dark truth about Instagram. Before we get started, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. Segment 1. The transformation of Instagram. When Instagram was first launched in October 2010 by Kevin Systrom and Mike Krieger, it was a revolutionary app that allowed people to share simple, square photos with their friends. The platform quickly gained popularity, reaching 1 million users in just 2 months. It felt authentic, personal, and exciting. But as Instagram grew, so did its purpose. What was once a space for sharing snapshots of daily life has now become a lucrative marketplace, a battleground for fame, influence, and most importantly, profit. In 2012, when Facebook, now Meta, acquired Instagram for $1 billion, everything changed. Facebook's business model relied heavily on advertising revenue, and it wasn't long before Instagram followed suit. By 2015, ads began appearing in users' feeds, carefully integrated to resemble organic content. With the introduction of Instagram's business tools, influencers began to rise, transforming the platform into a commercial hub where likes and followers were more than just social currency. They became real currency. Today, Instagram is not just a place to connect with friends. It's a business where influencers can make millions of dollars. Kylie Jenner, for instance, became the first self-made billionaire, largely thanks to Instagram, where she promoted her cosmetic empire. Celebrities like Cristiano Ronaldo charge up to $1.6 million for a single sponsored post. In 2022 alone, brands spent over $8 billion on Instagram influencers, and the industry is expected to grow to $21 billion by 2025. But the dangers of Instagram go far beyond the world of commerce. The platform is having a very real and disturbing impact on mental health, particularly among teenagers. In 2021, an internal leak from Meta sent shockwaves through the media. The leaked documents, obtained by the Wall Street Journal, revealed that Instagram's own research showed the platform was exacerbating mental health issues, especially among teenage girls. What if I told you that Instagram was designed to be addictive? That the reason you can't seem to stop scrolling, even when you've told yourself just one more minute, is because the platform is engineered to keep you hooked. This design is no accident. According to Tristan Harris, a former Google design ethicist, Instagram is part of the attention economy, where companies compete for one thing: your time. The more time you spend on the app, the more ads you see, and the more money Meta makes. It's a vicious cycle, one that's been carefully crafted to exploit our natural human tendencies for reward and recognition. Instagram's features are specifically designed to keep you coming back. Take Instagram Stories, for example. The stories are only available for 24 hours, creating a sense of urgency. If you don't check them, you might miss out on something important. Similarly, the notification system, those little red dots that appear when someone likes your photo or follows you, trigger a release of dopamine in your brain, the same chemical that's associated with pleasure and reward. Every like, every comment, every new follower gives you a tiny hit of dopamine, and before you know it, you're hooked. Instagram isn't just a social media platform, it's a digital casino designed to keep you playing, long after the fun has stopped. But the question is, at what cost? As we lose ourselves in the endless scroll, we're giving up something far more valuable than our time, to chase an illusion of perfection that doesn't even exist. Segment 2. The illusion of perfection. One of the most dangerous aspects of Instagram is its ability to distort reality. On the surface, the platform is all about sharing moments. But in reality, it's about crafting an illusion of perfection, of beauty, of success. Every post is a carefully curated version of reality, one that's been filtered, edited, and polished to look flawless. According to a study by the Royal Society for Public Health, Instagram is the worst social media platform for young people's mental health. The constant barrage of filtered images and edited lives creates a culture of comparison, where users are left feeling like they're never good enough. And it's not just celebrities or influencers who are guilty of this. Regular users too feel the pressure to present their lives as perfect. The result? A generation of people who are more anxious, more depressed, and more disconnected than ever before. And it's not just the images that are fake. In recent years, Instagram has been plagued by scandals involving influencers buying followers, likes, and even engagement. The illusion of popularity is often just that, an illusion. Yet, millions of users still measure their worth by these numbers. But perhaps the most sinister aspect of Instagram is its algorithm. The app may appear to give users control over what they see, but in reality, it's the algorithm that's in charge. Every time you open the app, Instagram's algorithm is deciding what content to show you, based on your past behavior, interactions, and even how long you linger on a particular post. The goal? To keep you engaged for as long as possible. The algorithm is designed to prioritize content that gets the most engagement, meaning posts with lots of likes, comments, and shares are more likely to appear in your feed. But there's a dark side to this. Because the algorithm favors content that sparks engagement, it often prioritizes sensational, controversial, or even harmful posts. Studies have shown that users are more likely to engage with content that provokes strong emotions, whether it's outrage, envy, or fear. This creates a feedback loop, where users are constantly fed content that reinforces their beliefs, biases, or insecurities. It's no wonder that Instagram has become a breeding ground for misinformation, conspiracy theories, and toxic ideologies. But it's not just misinformation that the algorithm promotes. Studies have found that Instagram's algorithm can also push users toward dangerous content, including pro-anorexia posts, self-harm content, and even suicide-related posts. While Instagram has taken steps to address these issues, the problem persists. The algorithm, after all, is designed to maximize engagement, and sometimes that comes at a terrible cost. Segment 3. The dark side of Instagram. It's the platform that defines modern influence. With over 1.5 billion monthly active users as of 2023, it's become a cultural powerhouse. But beneath the filters, the flawless bodies, and the sun-kissed beaches, lies something much darker. For many, building an Instagram following isn't just about sharing their life anymore. It's about making money. By 2024, Instagram's influencer marketing industry is projected to be worth over $24 billion, with influencers raking in hundreds of thousands of dollars per post. But to keep those numbers rolling, some people are willing to go to shocking lengths. We're talking about fake products, body alterations, and even dangerous stunts just for likes and follows. In fact, studies show that 70% of teens trust influencers more than traditional celebrities. This creates a perfect storm where fake products can spread like wildfire. Take the infamous skinny tea scandal from 2018, when influencers were paid to promote detox teas that claimed to help you lose weight. In reality, these products were little more than laxatives, harmful to your body and harmful to your mind. But here's where it gets even more dangerous: the mental toll. Studies dating back to 2017 from the Royal Society for Public Health ranked Instagram as the worst platform for young people's mental health. Constantly comparing your life to those curated posts can lead to anxiety, depression, and a distorted self-image. Think about it. When all you see are airbrushed bodies and perfect vacations, it's hard not to feel inadequate. But here's the truth: it's all an illusion. In 2022, Instagram's own internal research, leaked by a whistleblower, revealed that 1 in 3 teenage girls reported feeling worse about their bodies after using the platform. Yet, despite knowing these impacts, Instagram continues to push the content that causes harm because it keeps users glued to the app. Now, let's talk responsibility. With great influence comes great responsibility, right? But what happens when influencers promote things that are downright dangerous? Let's rewind to 2015, when a travel influencer posted the exact location of a once unknown hot spring in Iceland. Within months, thousands of tourists flocked to the spot, leaving trash and damaging the fragile ecosystem. What started as a beautiful, secret location quickly became a nightmare for locals, and this isn't an isolated case. In fact, between 2015 and 2020, there was a 300% increase in instances of fragile tourist sites being destroyed due to social media exposure. And then there's the darker side of Instagram, illegal markets hiding in plain sight. Since 2016, Instagram has become the go-to platform for buying and selling illegal human remains. Yes, you heard that right. Human remains. The skull market on Instagram flourished after eBay banned the sale of human body parts. One of the top skull traders, Henry Scragg, amassed over 33,000 followers by 2019, selling skulls for up to $20,000. It's perfectly legal, thanks to loopholes in US laws like the no property rule. Yet the ethical implications? Deeply disturbing. While that might be shocking, it gets worse. In July 2019, Instagram was the platform where the horrific murder of Bianca Devins played out. After she was killed by Brandon Clark, images of her bloodied body flooded Instagram, shared hundreds of times before Instagram even took them down. And here's the part that will make your stomach turn. Some users exploited her death for more followers, posting messages like, "Follow me, DM me for the full video." Clark's account gained followers even after he was charged with her murder. This event came just months after the Christchurch mosque shootings, where Instagram was again criticized for failing to respond quickly to horrific content. In both cases, social media became a tool for exploitation, people using violence and tragedy for personal gain. Instagram isn't just home to influencers and personal photos anymore. It's become a breeding ground for terrorist propaganda, black markets, and criminal activity. In 2017, more than 50,000 Instagram accounts were found to have ties to ISIS militants, using the platform to recruit members and spread their extremist message. Content ranged from public executions to scenes of locals repairing roads under ISIS rule, creating a surreal image of normality and control. As platforms like Facebook and YouTube clamp down on extremist content, newer social media platforms like Instagram and Snapchat have become the next frontier for these groups. But it doesn't end with terrorism. Instagram's coveted blue verification tick, once a sign of credibility and status, has turned into a black market commodity. By 2022, getting a blue tick became so desirable that some users paid as much as $15,000 for one. Shady sources on the digital black market claim they can secure one for a fee, allowing users to rise to the top of Instagram's social hierarchy. This verification symbol has become so powerful that brands favor blue-ticked influencers, leading to sponsorship deals worth millions. In fact, the influencer industry as a whole is now worth over $1 billion annually, and it all revolves around that tiny blue checkmark. Now, let's touch on cyberbullying. In 2018, a cyberbullying incident in Australia spiraled so out of control that it led to kidnapping and physical assault. Yasemin Erkin, a 19-year-old, was so enraged after being called a dog on Instagram by a former schoolmate that she retaliated by kidnapping her and attacking her with a taser. What started as online bullying led to a real-life assault, showing just how dangerous the line between the digital and physical worlds has become. So, where does this leave us? Instagram is not just a platform for sharing photos. It's a reflection of our society's deepest flaws. From mental health crises to criminal markets, from fake influencers to real tragedies, what we consume on this app shapes who we are. And make no mistake, we are the product. Every like, every comment, every second we spend on the app is part of a carefully orchestrated system designed to keep us addicted. If you've made it this far, you're already on the path to understanding the truth behind the screen. Hit subscribe if you want more deep dives into the platforms we use every day. Let's expose the realities and take back control of our digital lives. With Mystery Media, you explore more about things you never even thought of exploring. Start a conversation about what social media is really doing to us, and share what you know because that's what we do. Stay tuned for more.